A very warm welcome. You're watching Mirror Now. I'm Gauri Singh. First up, making a start in this bulletin with the breaking news coming in from the state of Punjab. In fact, the latest that we are getting in right now on the Prime Minister's security breach, we have access to government's warning letter that was sent to the Channi government and how the government had alerted Channi government about the PM's visit. How arrangements had to be made was clearly mentioned in the letter, and this letter was sent on January 4th. That was a day before PM visit. In fact, just some excerpts from the letter that was sent to Channi government by the centre. It says that deploy security at important points, keep a watch on farmers' movement, make traffic diversion plan beforehand because farmers' protest is something which is expected. So big news coming in right now. Times Network has exclusively accessed that letter that was sent by the centre to the Channi government on January 4th. That is a day before PM's visit to Punjab. And on January 5th, that is yesterday, we saw how Prime Minister's security was compromised because of protesters blocking the highway on which the PM's convoy was travelling. And now this massive revelation coming in where centre had sent a letter to the Channi government alerting them beforehand as to what arrangements are needed to be made. In fact, Bhavtosh Singh is with us to give more details on this. Bhavtosh, help us understand what are the contents of this letter that was written by the centre government to Channi government beforehand.
Well, these letters clearly show that advance warning were given by the centre to the state, claiming that the farmers, protesters might block the road of the Prime Minister's cavalcade when it will be going through different parts of Punjab. And this would have, in fact, alerted the state government and the state police of making arrangements. Now, what these letters clearly show that Punjab police had a prior information and they could have made alternative arrangements. Now, what the BJP is saying is that this was a clear warning that was given to the Punjab police, and despite that, no alternative arrangements were made. Now, we have in fact spoke to Bharatiya Kisan Union Krantikari chief, and he in fact said that they were even told by Punjab police that Prime Minister will be using a road route, and they were protesting on the road primarily because they had a prior information. Now, the Punjab government should explain as to why.
Right, we will try and reconnect to Bhavtosh there, but very important information there which Bhavtosh was sharing with us. This was, of course, related to the letter that was sent by the central government on January 4th, a day before Prime Minister's visit to Punjab, in which clearly government had basically given a detailed plan as to what PM is exactly going to do, where he is going to go, and how Channi government should make arrangements beforehand. In fact, in the letter, the central government had specifically mentioned about Firozpur and had said that it is a land of sugarcane fields, drains and tube wells, and Channi government and the authorities there should take these into consideration on deployment. In fact, the letter also says that at Hussainiwala helipad, be careful for in-depth deployment without weapon, deploy dogs on routes leading to venue in proximity to the venue, and several other directions were given by the central government to Channi government. And however, despite this letter, despite this advance warning, we saw how PM security was compromised while he was travelling to Firozpur. In fact, Bhavtosh is back with us. Bhavtosh, you were taking us through the details of this letter.
Well, in fact, this clearly showed that Punjab government had a prior information that protesters, particularly farmers, could have created a problem on the road or route that Prime Minister and his cavalcade would have taken, and they should have made alternative arrangement. Now, yesterday we spoke to one of the leaders, farmers leader, Surjit Singh Phool, and he did admit that someone in the Punjab police had told them that Prime Minister's cavalcade will be taking a road route, and they decided to carry out a protest primarily because the central government has not fulfilled the promise that was made to them when they, in fact, vacated the three places where they were protesting for over a year. The Punjab government on its part had completely denied this. They have said that no negligence was there on their part. Now, Home Ministry has in fact told the Punjab government to submit a report because they are clearly miffed with what had happened. For nearly 20 minutes, Prime Minister's cavalcade was stuck on an overbridge, which is a major security lapse. The question is that is it a lapse, whether there is a negligence or whether there was some kind of connivance? This will be made clear because even the state government has now ordered a probe which will be headed by a retired High Court judge. And this matter has been taken very seriously because the Apex Court might be hearing this tomorrow because a petition has been filed in the Supreme Court, and it could be possible that Supreme Court would be hearing this serious matter tomorrow.
Right, this entire matter has reached the Supreme Court, and tomorrow Supreme Court is likely to take up this entire plea. But Bhavatosh, if we come back to the letter that was written by the centre to the Channi government, yesterday we saw how Chief Minister of Punjab, Channi, said that the confusion actually happened because changes were made to PM's travel plan at the very last minute. First it was air and then it was switched to road route. However, then also, as per letter, it was clearly mentioned that no matter what route is taken, deployment should be there at important points, and there was a special mention of Firozpur also in this particular letter. What will Channi government say now?
Well, it's up to the Punjab government and Punjab police to come out with a detailed explanation as to what led to this kind of security breach, because we had seen visuals of Prime Minister's cavalcade being stuck on an overbridge for nearly 20 minutes. And these visuals clearly showed that there was a lapse on the part of Punjab police. At least the visual speaks for it. And the Punjab Chief Minister Channi completely denied this. And these letters clearly showed that there was some kind of inkling to the Punjab police that farmers will protest. Remember, throughout last year, there have been several protests by farmers in which senior leaders of BJP have faced wrath of farmers, and whenever they had carried out any kind of public participation, or they have participated in any kind of public meeting, farmers had in fact disrupted that. And Punjab police and Punjab government should have realized that Prime Minister's event could have been disrupted by farmers. Now, when we spoke to Saranj Phool, who in fact heads Bharatiya Kisan Union, Krantikari, he himself admitted that Punjab police had told him that Prime Minister will be taking a road route, and that could be the reason why they continuously carried out this protest on the road route. And it's high time that Punjab government and the police should come out with a detailed explanation that despite warning by the Punjab police, why did they allow farmers to carry out this protest?
Right, Bhavatosh, thank you so much for getting us all those details and this big breaking news that we are tracking on Mirror Now right now. And some more updates on this particular issue of PM security breach in Punjab. In fact, politics over this entire matter is escalating. As we speak, Congress has tweeted image of empty chairs at PM's Punjab rally venue, saying that it is a political drama of security breach. Congress also added that it is not their job to fetch people for PM's rally, and BJP should own up loss of face amongst farmers and people of Punjab instead of enacting political drama. So politics over PM's security breach incident is escalating now. Congress claiming that BJP is doing nothing but actually enacting a political drama over this entire matter. In fact, Congress leader Randeep Surjewala tweeted picture of the venue at which PM was slated to address a rally. In fact, that particular image shows empty chairs. Not many people were there present at that venue, hinting that that could be actually one of the reasons as to why this entire matter came to fore, and also calling it a political drama that is being enacted by the BJP. So big political blame game erupting over this entire matter. Remember, Ministry of Home Affairs has already sought a report from the Punjab government over this entire matter, calling it a very serious lapse, and the Punjab government is repeatedly saying that there was no lapse on their part.